What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Street Fighter Duel video. Alright guys, back to the free-to-play account. I know some of you guys were asking about what teams am I using, so I'm going to show you guys what I've done. Same setup essentially as the last time. The only difference is I forgot to do something and I forgot to show you guys this. So shout out to Angel on the last video. He made a comment about changing equipment midway through the fight. I forgot to show you guys that's actually what I end up doing. Some of you might not know about this, so I think it's a good time to go ahead and show. So as usual, guys, free to play account. I'm gonna show you guys the usual first purchases, nothing there, and as usual, you know, the whole merc thing. So let's go into that as well. Show you guys that no mercs are being used right there. Oh, somebody wants to use one of mine. Look at that, look at that. Okay, agree. So go ahead and jumping in there and then going into the Satsui mode. So if you guys look here, I'm currently sitting at 211 million. Now, I know I could do better than that. I just haven't had too much time. So I'm going to go ahead and do a match with you guys. So here's what I want to show you. Okay, a lot of people don't know about this. So this is the team I'm using here. It's Elena, Viper, Cammy, and Bison. So what you want to do, guys, you want to go into the character and click on Fighter over here, okay? If you click on that, it actually takes you to the equipment screen. You can swap all of your equipment, all your good stuff especially, and put it on the characters you plan to use, including the fighting soul. So it's very important, guys, to go in here and swap out all your fighting souls each match. You can, if you're not lazy, I'm being a little lazy here, but you can also go in here and give yourself all the good stuff that belongs to your characters, right? And max them out for this fight specifically, and then use them later on again if you want. So for example, I want Cammy to have more DPS. I'm going to give her that. Probably level this up a couple seconds. Give her this as well. And there you go. So more damage now for her in this specific fight. If you go back here, you can do it to multiple characters, right? So she has Marshall right now. Want to change that, take that out, put Broken Formation, take it off Ryu, and just keep doing this, guys, across the board until you have all your characters set to what you want them to have. So very, very important to do this, guys. Make sure you do it every battle. And don't forget to swap back, though, because you will screw yourself over if you're having multiple team battle zones. So let's go ahead and jump into this one. I'll show you guys how I'm setting up the first team. Then we'll do team 2, team 3. So I'll go ×2 here just so you guys get a feel for it. So as usual, if you guys haven't seen my last video for the timing changes. It's no different between free to play and pay to win. The timing exactly the same. You want to make sure that this here gets up to the 2 bar. You can do your 2 EX moves at the same time. And remember, you don't want to attack her with your DPS when she's about to do your super. Now watch this. Like, I'm going to use Viper here. Bring Elena in, wait till she's done, and then pop it, okay? That way my Cammy does not get hit, and it's just easier to manage your DPS and not have them get one shot by T Cammy, because she does kill fairly quickly, so you want to avoid getting hurt, because especially with her shock and everything, it's just a unit you don't want to mess with. So this is how you want to function. Just keep doing this exact method here. See, sometimes you will get unlucky with RNG. Your character will unfortunately walk in to do a basic attack. You can't control that aspect of it, but do your best to let Bison, like right there, take all the hits. Okay, I'm going to speed this up a little bit, guys, because you know I hate ×1. Or ×4, sorry. Or ×2, I should say. Anything besides ×4 I struggle with. So, mentally, I should say. Not physically. There you go. So that was a pretty good run for free to play. Okay, so there's the first one. Now, here's where you have to remember to do this. Go back into your characters, right? Here, change this. See, he's got Marshall on now. You don't want that. You want to change this over to Vipers. Go into Blanca, who also needs to switch it. So right here, you can do it in the whole select screen. Oh, he already has it. That's good. And then I think we're okay here. Now, what I would suggest to push out more DPS is also do the same thing for the gear. Okay, so like here, go change this to, like, I don't know, take it from Bizang. Change this to take it from Bison. You may as well, right? Take the extra DPS. Change this over. Actually, this is the same pretty much across the board. Take it from Bison again. He doesn't need it right now. That is, at least. And then take it from Bizang. Okay? So there you go. More DPS now for this character. And then you go to your Blanca, for example, right here. And see if you could use anything of use from this section here. So I go quick equip. Nothing better. So okay, we're good there. And that's pretty much it. So start the fight with this. Everybody has what they need. I believe she has fast chance. She does. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and start. And again, I'm going to go ×2 here for the first little bit. You can see because she is faster, she went first. So having someone like Vega is a little more efficient in this fight than someone like Blanca, if you have a decent Vega. But it's not a big deal if you don't. Don't worry about it. So here, we're using Blanca here because we want that shock. Okay, he does do shock and he does electric. So he has a shock on there right now. And he does electric shield on units as well. So it's a good thing to have for sure. Now, the only change I would maybe make here is give this team the Sakura move instead, because Mad Ryu does like to kill himself pretty often. And I'm going to times 4 here, guys. And it sucks because, like, if you lose him, your main DPS is gone, and now you're kind of stuck with Blanca as your main DPS, which is not the greatest if he's not built. And overall, I mean, Mad Ryu's a better DPS. So there you go. See what I mean? You lose him there, and then now your fight's kind of like, you're kind of like stunted here with your fight because you're focusing on using Blanca as your main DPS, which sucks. So that just kind of lowers your score a little bit as well, right? So that's the lowest score I get with that team. That team is not developed whatsoever. So here you want to go back and change everyone back to what they were. So for example, you want him to have the broken formation, obviously, take it from Cammy. The gear here can probably swap as well. So if you change this one's okay. Change here, that one's okay as well. Do we have anything better here? No, we don't have anything better. Interesting. So there you go, nothing better, so we keep it as is. Garage-wise, I mean, there's something else I can add. Yeah, sure. And then, sure, why not? Give him a little bit of something, right? Okay, so we're done there. Let's go ahead and go back to the next character now. Who was the next character? Guile. Okay, we want to make sure Guile has the proper setup. Look, he has nothing in here because I took it away from him, right? So make sure, guys, you always do this. It's very, very important. Now go back in here and give him back his gear, right? He had better gear on before. So give him this. Change this to that. Give him the necklace. This is all the same, actually. And he's good there. Okay, so moving on. Go back to Bizang. Bizang needs to have, because he's actually doing DPS here. Not the greatest DPS, but it's still something. I would change this over to broken formation. Take it again. Any little bit counts, right? To move up that ladder, just take whatever you can to boost your DPS. Sorry, I got my throat. To boost your DPS up. Okay, so he's good there. He's good here. And this one here, take it from Mad Ryu. There we go. Okay, so we're all set. And I'm pretty sure my Gen has fast chant. He does. Okay, so that's all we need. Good to go. All right, let's see if we can push a little bit more damage here. We'll do ×4 on this. You guys understand the timing now at this point. I just want to get this up and running before we need it. Now, I gave these guys the heal. They actually don't need the heal. I probably should have swapped that again. I mentioned that earlier in the last video. Or not last video, the last fight we had. That they really don't need the extra healing here. If Bizang dies, it's not the end of the world, to be quite honest. Like, we're fine without him. But, yeah, I mean, he just died. And I timed it incorrectly. Because we have Gen in here to do some extra DPS. Not DPS, he's just here for a C1, to be quite honest, because I need any Guile to be able to do a C3, more importantly. Okay, there we go. So there's Guile's dead. Or not Guile, sorry. Gen's dead. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got. 209. So close. You guys get how it works. So that's it, guys, right there. That's the team I'm using. That's the setup. That's the gear. So make sure you're swapping your gear left and right, okay? Make sure you're getting the proper gear on the right people, and don't forget to put it back on. That's the most important part. All right, guys, this is Payne. There's the free-to-play account. There's the score, 27. I know for a fact I can get higher, so I'll probably play around with this a little more, but this will net you guys the max rewards as well for the achievement section. Oh, sorry, not the max rewards. It'll net you the second reward. You need 249, so I can push that and get that as well. But you can see here it gets higher and higher and higher. So for free to play, it's gonna be a lot tougher unless you were a day one free to play player, or if you're a Dolphin, obviously. But for free to play, if you're started around the same time as me, you're probably going to be able to hit about the 250 mark by the time this is done. So at least for this battle, just wait till tomorrow. Secret training pops. Remember to do secret training only where there are manuals. If you're not doing the manual events, then you're screwing yourself over for these boss fights. So that's why people are asking, like, how do you have more manuals? Go into secret training. Find the right one. There's 4 of them. Pick the one that has the manuals, and you're good to go. All right, guys, this is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.